Hi, good day. I am Sheena Herarman,
And I am Angel May Gonzaga.
and today we are going to give our critic for Kiukok'S the Fisherman. The Painful Art of Hard Work in Kiukok'S the Fisherman. This is what Kiukok'S famous painting looks like. The black straight lines in a crisscross manner are meant to resemble fishnets. The color combination ranges from light to dark, which are white, ivory, yellow, orange, red, brown, and black. They were perfectly contrasted to each other and would make the viewer direct his focus on the center part. The colors are attractively vibrant and depicts how a sunset would look like. The shapes used were mostly the ones with corners like triangle, square, rectangle, and trapezoid, especially on the yellow to orange part to enhance the fishnets that were being stretched. Circle was also used for the sun and pointed ellipses for the fishes. The fisherman's anatomy serves as the painting's central source of illumination. As they lie down, their bodies cast shadows. I believe blending is the shading method that was utilized. Kiukok displays dark hues as shadows to blend them with the orange and yellowish light of the fisherman to give the viewer the impression that the flat is three-dimensional. The picture is symmetrically balanced, with the left and right fishermen equally far from the central axis and both bodies having the same aspect. It has the same visual weight because the middle fisherman's right leg is extended to fill the area the right fisherman did not occupy, while the left fisherman's left foot is extended to fill the space the middle fisherman did not fill. The painting by Kiukok, created in 1981, is 40 by 80 inches wide, making it a very wide piece of art that may grace a sufficiently large wall. The three fishermen keep the painting's equilibrium in line. With the help of the lines and colors used for the net, it creates a three-dimensional illusion. When in the distance it looks real, Kiukok used a linear perspective. How does the artist utilize the space? The composition is designed by the triangular or pyramidal spaces of the large and wide fishing net to give the viewer the illusion of a 3D spaces in the flat oil painting.
Are there characters? What do they look like? In the painting, the three fishermen are depicted in intimidating yet uncomfortable stances, are all nude and have abstract anatomy. The most unremarkable looking of the three fishermen is the one on the far left of the painting. He is straight and tall, a shadow covering much of his upper body, including his face, while both of his arms extend a triangle net. A single huge fish is being captured by the man's piece of the net and is jumping in the air in the triangle-shaped area between his two legs. Most of the painting space is taken up by the second fisherman, who is the most awkwardly placed of the three. His right leg only extends to the right, where the third fisherman is located. His right leg is extended outside the net toward the third fisherman on his right, while his left leg appears to be within the net next to the three fish on the right. The tallest of the three is the third fisherman. His physique is quite straight and skinny, almost like a lamppost. He stretches out a net with 3 gray fish with blood-red eyes within it as his 2 arms make a triangle in the air. The middle fisherman appears to be squeezing his 2 legs, which resemble bamboo, extremely close together in a single space. In the painting, 3 fishermen are seen working and struggling together using a wide net to catch some fish during what looks to be a late afternoon, as the background is dark brown with the blood-red sun hanging in the middle. What coloring technique is or are being utilized? Much of Kiukok'S painting is orange and yellowish light to portray what looks like to be a late afternoon. It was done in unique oil colors on a canvas mounted on wood. What is happening in this painting? The painting is about the 3 fishermen who are collecting the fishes they have caught during a late afternoon. What is most likely the message of this painting? Hope and struggle can be seen and understood in the painting. Their catch gives them hope and happiness because they have something to sell and put on their tables. But as we can observe on the fishermen's flexed arms, what they are doing is really not an easy job. Their duty starts when the sun is yet to rise and when the sun goes down. The painting shows how hardworking the fishermen are and how much appreciation we should give to them. What historical or religious or social issues are being represented in this artwork? Most average earner people like the fishermen work so hard every day just to earn money for their families, yet their income or wages do not equal the efforts they have put into the job. No matter how hard they work, their salaries are not just enough to make ends meet. This is something that must be given attention to and addressed by our government. Fishermen are mostly looked down upon, and what they do are classified as a low-class job when in fact all of us benefited from them. Who is the author? How does his background influence this artwork? The painter of the fisherman is ang Kiukok. He lived during the rule of Ferdinand Marcos when the Philippines was under martial law. Most of his paintings were made during this era. I think he was influenced by the struggle and hardships of the Filipinos during this time, and he wanted to reflect it on his artworks, and one of them is the fisherman, hidden in a different image to avoid drawing issues. You will understand how painful it is when you realize how much time and hard labor fishing takes once you have examined the artwork. We are made aware of the realities of this world through ang Kiukok'S artwork. We will now wrap up our reporting. Thank you for listening.